Lena is back in the new Dress to Impress Halloween update, and nothing is going to stop her. What's up, it's Ice, back with another Lana lore video. So Dress to Impress just released this new teaser for the new Halloween quest coming out October 18th. And this update looks insane. Let's start off with the quest. We can see the quest portal, so I think it's confirmed that we are getting a quest. We see what looks like a library or maybe Agamemnon's house. We see a bunch of columns like in the Greek temple cutscene. Agamemnon is from Greek mythology. This also kind of looks like the rooms from the Lana lore game The Fortress. If you look closely, you can see this note from Agamemnon that says, "Keep the doors locked at all times, they're not allowed out." I wonder if he's talking about the Dress to Impress players or something more sinister. Like, maybe this character from the summer quest. We've gotten a lot of imagery of doors in this game, like the one from the meat room, the door in this hidden room behind the DTI logo, and of course the door from the summer quest. I have two theories for what this could mean. I think this could refer to Lina and Lana being locked up in the hospital, or it could be the creature from the summer quest trying to escape. It seems like if we had gotten chapter 2 of the summer quest, we would have gone through this other door. And inside, it seemed to be more doors that were symbolic for moments throughout the Lana lore. Check out my previous video for more details about that. This voice tells us, his darkness has a plan for all of them. Mustn't get in his way or face the consequences. Then we see this raven. Could this raven be some kind of familiar for Agamemnon? Familiar basically assists in magical practices, often as a protector or a guide, but it's usually a demon or a spirit in an animal form. I think it's interesting that we got this item from the last Halloween quest. Maybe this creature has been in front of us this whole time like Lina. If you think about it, Lina's kind of been like a familiar for Agamemnon, helping him with capturing Lana. But why would she do this? It's like she's begging for his approval.
No, please! Agamemnon, forgive my weakness! I promise I can be useful! You need me! I need you! Please!
This sounds like a kid desperately begging for their father's approval. Maybe Lina and Lana are actually Agamemnon's kids, but Lana's the key for something greater, leaving Lina jealous and bitter. Maybe Lina was sidelined and could never live up to her sister. This could answer why we see these characters that seem to be reincarnated versions of Agamemnon and Lana. Maybe because they're related in a past life, but Lana somehow escaped. That could also explain why Lina locked Lana up in this cage, because Lina herself has been left in this cage waiting for Agamemnon to find use for her. So Lina's now back and says she will not be silenced. I think there's a specific reason on why she says this. I think this quest is going to be about Lina, and we're going to get more lore on her backstory. In Dress to Impress, they tease this by this picture. If you go into free play mode, you can see this Halloween setup that only has a picture of Lina. There's another one with only a picture of Lina again. Also, Dress to Impress said we might have a quest, but it's not about Lana this time. And then we see this crow emoji. I think this confirms that this crow is Lina. I think we're gonna get Lina's backstory on how she became like this. What's interesting is if you go into Dress to Impress's page, you can see this picture from the Halloween quest. And if you look closely, you can see this blood moon. This blood moon has been referenced multiple times, with the biggest one being when Lina used the blood moon to call upon Agamemnon.
Agamemnon, I call upon your glorious power. Master, please transform me so I can obliterate this beauty imbecile once and for all!
This allowed her to transform into the sea witch-like creature. This may be the source of her and Agamemnon's power. We know Lina, Lana, Nurse Julie, and Serena were in the hospital together. While there, Nurse Julie started to change, becoming more aggressive and eventually turning to this creature. Who's to say the same didn't happen to Lina? It's really creepy because we see pictures of one of them sneaking up on the other, and they look eerily similar. And what if that's just it? They couldn't tell who was who. Maybe the real Lina switched places with Lana right as she was supposed to leave. The other one still locked up in the hospital with this rabid Nurse Julie. We see Agamemnon was there too. Maybe he corrupted the fake Lina that was actually Lana, turning her into his familiar, leaving her in this birdcage until he needed her. This could explain why when the fake Lina finally switched roles, taking over the nail salon, she locked Lana up in this cage because she basically did the same to her. What do you all think about this theory? That could also explain why we keep seeing doppelgangers. Maybe the game is telling us that they didn't start off as doppelgangers, but as Lana's sister. Make sure to follow, because if you look back at my past videos, a lot of this lore I predicted. Something else interesting in the trailer are these scrolls. Maybe we'll get some scrolls detailing more information about Lana and Lina. We may get scrolls explaining Lina's backstory, but I would love to get cutscenes for Lina's backstory. But who knows, since they cut the summer quest. I think the summer quest will be woven into the Halloween quest, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually how with these scrolls, basically telling us the lore that was going to happen in the summer quest. I originally said, Lena was tied to the sea witch. Since in the Halloween quest, she turned to this Ursula sea witch-like creature, kind of similar to this one. Also, I think the boat from the Greek temple cutscene that we saw with Lana, we see this crashed boat here that looks really similar. Maybe this is how Lana was supposed to be unalive, but the sea witch allowed her to be reincarnated for a heavy price. Do you think Lana would sacrifice her sister for a new life? Something else I noticed about this trailer is that it seems like it takes place within free play mode, but it looks like the map may have changed a bit. Looks like the studio in free play mode is now 2 floors, or maybe this is the library that we see in the trailer. Also in the trailer, we see this house that kind of looks like the house from before, but it's been replaced now in free play mode. We're getting a ton of new outfits in this update. I see a Coraline set, but it also could be used for Georgie from the scary movie It.
In the VIP area, we can see that we have this Alice in Wonderland outfit. We also have the Wednesday outfit, and it looks like Jennifer's body. And we also can see these jeans and this really nice looking shirt. And then we also have this dress right here. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It kind of reminds me of the Madoko set, but let me know in the comments what this is. Also looks like guys are getting a mohawk hair, and he might even be wearing a mask. Looks pretty cool.
We also have Wednesday and some other cool faces. There are some new insane walk packs, and I think this one right here is my fave. We also see the old DTI lobby. I was wondering, why would they show that if they have a new lobby as well? But I think I know what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna start utilizing the free play area a lot more. Like how they had the Scarlet Fierce treasure hunt within free play mode. I think this may be where the Halloween quest hub will be. Possibly added will be the old DTI Halloween area here as well. Then I think we'll take this portal to get to the actual Halloween quest.
Another thing is that in the beginning of the trailer, we see them trick-or-treating. I think that would be actually so cool if we could trick-or-treat in this game and like go around to different houses. And also made me think about that note that we saw talking about the doors, and then we saw that girl get snatched from the door, and I was thinking, what is this creature? Like, what if maybe this is the same creature from the summer quest now in these doors trying to get us? So what if we go around trick-or-treating, and in some houses we get candy or maybe money for the game, and then other doors it has this creature where you get taken out? That probably won't happen, but it was really interesting that we saw that person get snatched up, but we'll see when this update comes out. I cannot wait.
What do you all think will happen in this Halloween quest? I wouldn't be surprised if this whole time we thought Lena was evil, when in reality she just wanted her life back. Plus, Lena's a baddie, so I don't care if she's still evil, she's still my fave. Make sure to follow because I'll definitely be making videos covering this lore and explaining how to beat the quest. Also, check out the links in the description. We're at 85k followers on Snapchat. When I get to 100k followers, we'll be doing a huge giveaway. Don't miss out because we're gaining a lot of new besties over there. So I'll be sharing DTI game passes, diamonds and 99 nights in the forest, and even more surprises. There I actually post daily videos about 99 nights in the forest, steal a brain rot, dress to impress, and a lot more games. Plus, I have a lot more behind the scenes stuff about what I'm doing. Links in the description. Also, if you enjoy my dress to impress videos, make sure to hit that like button. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.